spent so much of my life, in order to make this video, I have to be 100% real with you guys. Because did you know that self-progression is completely impossible without faith? Think about it. What is faith? Faith is believing in something though you cannot see it. Though maybe you don't know if the end result is actually even real. If you don't know the end result is possible. If you don't know if it's even going to happen. Faith is pursuing in it regardless. Faith is so many different things combined into just one single word. Let me tell you about faith. A man who desires to achieve anything in life must have faith. For a woman, you can go through life and essentially the goal for a woman is to find a man worthy and capable of providing for her. A man who is capable and worthy of watching her children and protecting them. A man who is capable and worthy to work for her, to help her to thrive, to survive, and achieve her goals in the meantime. What is the goal of a man then? Well, to tell you the truth, none of this is even possible if the man does not have faith. From the day you graduate high school, suddenly life becomes very real. It becomes scary. Everything that you knew and thought is suddenly, you feel unsure. You no longer feel the confidence that you felt as a child as you thought about things about how easy it must be. Suddenly you apply for your first job and you get turned down. You get turned down again and again and again and again. Finally you get a job but you aren't getting paid well. You get fed up. You work for so long, you work for so many hours and you never feel respected. You get fed up, you are tired, you are sick and tired. You clock out, you go home. Driving home, you just think about what a relief it is to finally be finished with the shift. You get home, you start scrolling on Instagram and on social media, Snapchatting your girls. You're wasting all of this time. What should you be doing? What should you be doing? You are lazy. You are lazy. You hate your life so much that you do nothing about it. Took so much faith to get there, but now it's going to take a little bit more faith. Because if you want to leave the rat race, you have to make a risk and you have to decide today. Am I going to stick with this slave mindset? Am I going to stick with this slave life of working for a man that hardly respects me for what I do? Or am I going to bear up my burdens, get to work, and plan my escape? It takes faith. It's scary. You don't want to do it. You never want to do anything that's good for you. You don't want to do it. So don't. Maybe just don't. But what's the good in that? Now tell me honestly, when you were a kid and you thought about all the things you wanted to be, are you any of those things? When you thought about all the things that you wanted, do you have any of those things? Is it possible that you would have achieved those things had you not been spending all of your time scrolling on Instagram and watching pornography and smoking and vaping and doing all this stupid childish crap? Is there a possibility that maybe you would have something of that? Some essence of those dreams and goals that you had as a child? What happened? There's something in society today that the second you graduate high school, you start getting broken down as a man. Go to college, work the 9 to 5, and live the rest of your life miserable, sad, and unachieved. And somehow you have to expect a 9 to 5 job to support the woman of your dreams? Quite frankly, the woman of your dreams doesn't want you. You don't make enough. You don't do enough. She doesn't see you achieving anything. You have the looks, you dress well, you got a good personality, but you still aren't enough. Aren't you guys fed up? Aren't you guys sick of this? What is it with men? We don't have enough testosterone to bear up our burdens and just make the jump. It's a leap of faith. It is a leap of faith. I was doing the sales job all for the sake of learning. I just wanted to learn how to run a business, and sales is the number one thing that it takes. Eventually, I realized it wasn't enough. It became stressful, it became hard. There's nothing wrong with that. But I knew that there was something more that I needed to be doing. Just so happened there was a religious meeting, a religious conference coming up that week. And the stress was coming down on me, my managers. I loved that job. It was helping me so much. I was becoming the greatest version of myself. I loved everyone I worked with, but I felt like I needed to be doing more. There was a future in this job where I could eventually run my own business. There was a future within a year to two that I could literally be running my own business with my own team. And having the sales was such a rewarding feeling, like you were a conqueror. You were the Jordan Belfort. I made $80 on one sale, right? What an amount to make, right? It's not enough. But that weekend, that religious conference was coming up, and I realized that I had to make a decision. Either I was going to wait till Monday to get fired, or I was going to quit that day so I could make it to that religious conference, so that the Lord could lead and guide me to make the next step. So I quit. I quit that very day. I went to that religious conference. I felt inspired. I felt uplifted. And that very Monday, I quit social media. I quit everything. I left everything behind that was a distraction to me, and I got to work. That was a leap of faith. I started making these YouTube videos, unsure about whether or not I could even achieve anything. But I cared so much about it that I put all of my time and effort into it. And just 2 months, I was supposed to be at 300 subscribers. But no. 2 months of work, my passion, my desire, suddenly I have 3,200 subscribers. It's nowhere near where I wanted to be, but I was supposed to be at 200 subscribers by October. By October 18th, I was at 3,000 subscribers. It was by the glory of God. I made a sacrifice on behalf of the Lord to achieve my dreams. What were my dreams exactly? It was to help people. It was to make motivational content and to become an inspiration, to uplift people, to inspire them to quit their addictions. That's what I love doing. It wasn't the sales. It wasn't anything like that. I wanted to help people. I wanted to inspire people. I'm not making money yet. I'm not monetized yet. But the Lord provided a way. I started teaching art with my mom. Helping around, teaching kids art lessons, teaching them the basics of how to become an artist. And suddenly people are asking me to sell me my course, which I don't even have. My content hasn't even been very good. It's been so mediocre. It's been trash. I'm making the shift. But every single thing leading up to this point took faith. I'm a little hungry, not gonna lie. I am so grateful for my Heavenly Father who loves me. For God who cares so much about my dreams, that when I make a sacrifice for Him in prayer, He shows me the trials, He gives me the feeling of being worried, and then lifts me up and gives me everything that I need. I'm so grateful for that. But till one is committed, till one makes a leap of faith, nothing happens. My friends, my family, all watching this video today, I know that you were designed by God for much more. This is a time of turmoil when the armies of the adversary are coming in, destroying our country, ruining the culture that we've built for thousands and thousands of years, trying to suppress the words of God in our ears. It's time to be more. My only advice to anybody, if you want to quit this rat race, if you want to stop running, if you desire anything more than just running and running and running and racing and racing and racing your whole entire life, take the leap of faith. You know what to do. You know exactly how to do it. And I'll tell you the truth. If you want to come to know God, make the jump. All of your life's problems, situations, everything will be solved when you make the jump. when you sacrifice those favorite sins, when you start working to quit pornography, when you start working to quit smoking and drinking because you know it's bad for you. There's no excuse for any of those things. Come on. Come on. And habit, everything works out. Give it a week. Work your very hardest for 1 week. 1 week. Do everything you can. And I promise you, if you involve the Lord, your life will change in a matter of days, maybe minutes, maybe hours. This could be it. My friends, everybody watching this today, I hope you guys took something of value out of this. I seriously mean this video. Everything that I said is completely conducted by the Spirit on your behalf. If you guys want to see more content like this, if you want to be more inspired and uplifted, if you want to improve your mind and come closer to Jesus Christ in this day and age, I promise you there is no other place you will be able to find and be edified and uplifted in this same manner. Please subscribe, like the video, so I can continue to get this video out to more people. Share it with a friend who you know needs this message. And I'm so thankful for you guys. I couldn't be more humbly grateful for all of these many wonderful things that have happened in my life in this short amount of time of starting a YouTube channel. You guys are amazing. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know if there's anything you need.